Here at Travel Global, our goal is to bring you some of the most amazing travel destinations and tips as you adventure around the globe. So do subscribe to our channel and turn on that bell icon to add amazing new places to your travel bucket list. The French affectionately call their beloved homeland Il Hexagone because of its distinct six-sided shape. Each corner of France has its own unique character. The rugged and outdoorsy French Alps, sun-drenched and slow-paced Provence, the glamorous and gorgeous Cote d'Azur coastline, and idyllic Alsace, a pastoral region where storybook hamlets are tucked away in the vine-covered rolling hills. Number 10. Léon. Outstanding museums, a dynamic cultural life, busy clubbing and drinking scenes, a thriving university, and fantastic shopping lend Léon a distinctly sophisticated air. Léon is also said to be the gastronomic capital of France. Here, adventurous gourmands can indulge in their wildest foodie fantasies and won't want to leave the city without sampling some Lyonese specialties in a bouchon, a small bistro. Local cuisine, together with quaint culinary customs such as totting up the bill on the paper tablecloth or serving wine in a glass bottle wrapped with an elastic band to stop drips, make Lyon's bouchons unique. Number 9. D-Day Beaches. A trip to the peaceful D-Day beaches, broad stretches of fine sand and breeze-blown bluffs, is one of France's most emotional journeys. On June 6, 1944, beaches here became a cacophony of gunfire and explosions in what was the largest seaborne invasion in history. The bodies of Allied soldiers lying in the sand as their comrades in arms charged inland. Just up the hill from Omaha Beach, the long rows of symmetrical gravestones at the Normandy American Cemetery and Memorial bear solemn, silent testimony to the profound price paid for France's liberation from Nazi tyranny. Le Mémorial de Caen and Bayeux Musée Memorial provide comprehensive overviews of the events of D-Day. Dozens of villages near the landing beaches also have museums focusing on local events. Number 8. The Loire Valley. If it's aristocratic pomp and architectural splendor you're after, the regal Loire Valley is the place to linger. The valley is riddled with beautiful chateaux sporting glittering turrets and ballrooms, lavish cupolas and chapels. To be dazzled by architecture, you can't top the big three. Francois' country extravaganza Chambord, Renaissance-era river-spanning Chenonceau, and the supremely graceful and superbly furnished Cheverny. Unsurprisingly, these are also the valley's most visited chateau. If you're a hopeless romantic seeking the perfect fairy tale castle, head for moat-ringed Azay-la-Redoux, Villandry and its gardens, and less visited Chateau de Beauregard. Number 7. Provence. No other region in Europe, not even Tuscany, has so nourished our dreams and sensual demands. Provence has been a playground since the Romans scattered arenas and theatres across the landscape. When the 14th century popes fled Rome for Avignon, their interests were markedly more licentious than liturgical. Petrarch described contemporary Avignon as a thoroughfare of vices, and life in the region may still flow uninterrupted from the spiritual to the voluptuous. Number 6. Bordeaux. Stroll the most graceful streets in France, eat well, drink better, and then have the liveliest possible time in a city lately in touch with its Latin side. The centre of Bordeaux has a grandiose 18th century harmony unmatched in Europe. So much so, it seems quite possible that the French Revolution never made it this far. And the city has had the renovators in with a vengeance too, restoring noble facades, installing trams, and reclaiming from dereliction the vast swath of riverbank. Number 5. Mont Saint-Michel, Normandy. The dramatic play of tides on this abbey island in Normandy is magical and mysterious. Said by Celtic mythology to be a sea tomb to which souls of the dead were sent, Mont Saint-Michel is rich in legend and history, keenly felt as you make your way across the bridge or barefoot across rippled sand to this stunning architectural ensemble. When the tide is out, you can walk all the way around Mont Saint-Michel, a distance of about 0.6 miles with a guide. The Mont's one main street, the Grande Rue, leads up the slope, past souvenir stores and places to eat, to the Abbey. Be prepared for lots of steps, some of them spiral. It's one of the least accessible sites in France. Number 4. Countryside of Provence. The charming region of Provence basks in bright Mediterranean sunshine most of the year. This rural area feels untouched by the modern world and has a rugged, earthy appeal. The rolling hills are covered with a patchwork of small farms, olive groves, sunflowers, and lavender fields. Fragrant rosemary, sage, and thyme are other wild herbs grown here in abundance and enliven the local cuisine. In this dreamy landscape, Impressionist painters found inspiration to create vibrant works of art. Visitors are enchanted by the villages Perchy, which crown Provence's hilltops. Two favorite destinations are Saint-Paul-de-Vence, a picture-perfect walled medieval town, and Gordes, which is among the top attractions in the Luberon. Number 3. Massay. The key attraction of Massay is the city itself. The atmosphere, flux, and throbbing beat of a big port city. The place lives and works essentially in the present and has done for the past 2.5 millennia. Almost despite itself though, it's accumulated a backlog of culture, to which Marsay's stint as European Capital of Culture in 2013 brought a certain amount of coherence and much pizzazz. From wandering around the old port to getting lost in the colours and smells of La Panière, there's a wealth of cultures and communities to explore. Number 2. The Côte d'Azur. The fabled Côte d'Azur ribbons from Saint-Tropez to the Italian border in a vital medley of blue sky, turquoise sea, and shocking pink rosé. Artists attracted by this kaleidoscope of colour, Picasso in Antibes, Cocteau in Menton, Matisse in Nice, gifted the 100-mile shore more museums than any other area outside Paris. But in truth, most visitors to the region are drawn by the many miles of beach, the enticing turquoise hue of the sea, and the 300-plus days of sunshine a year. Number 1. Paris. Appreciated for its elegance and joie de vivre, Paris is a grand European capital filled with architectural masterpieces like the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral. Reflecting the city's rich heritage, the Louvre contains an exceptional fine arts collection, and the Musée de l'Orangerie display treasures of French Impressionist art. Other charms of Paris are its atmospheric medieval quarters and graceful boulevards. Quintessential tourist experiences include shopping at bookshops in the Latin Quarter, strolling the Champs-Élysées, and people watching from a sidewalk cafe terrace on the boulevard Saint-Germain-des-Prés. What destination in France did you like best? Leave us a comment below and make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our future travel videos. With that, I'll see you in the next video.